So we got ourselves the part. Yeah, I got a communication system here. Let's put on my relays. Right? And my comm lines. See? So should be. There you go. I don't think it matters where I was. I would have been able to pick up a signal. Okay, we're heading back. We're heading home. Is there a spotlight on the grabber? I don't know. A little late now. If there isn't, there should be. Oh, there is a light. There is. It says lights on, lights off. But I guess it did a little bit. I can see it. I should have put some spots down here somewhere. I really should have. I think that would have helped a lot. But I didn't. Okay, let's head back. So this is a very, from an equatorial orbit, very routine return to Kerbal. And I think dial this out a little bit. Already hit. I'm thinking I might, because I'm a little bit concerned with this thing. Usually I set my periapsis at about 35 kilometers, but I'm a little bit concerned with what the heating is going to be like. So I'm thinking I might set it for, I'm going to set it for a really wimpy 45 kilometers. That's what I'm going to do. A very cowardly 45 kilometers. It certainly will be able to survive that. That's good. Because, yeah, let's get this ready. Let's do it. Because 45 kilometers is what I would typically set when I build ships that aerobrake into Kerbal orbit. Which is something I do with ships that I'll design specifically for space. I'm hoping this won't be too much out of balance with mass, but I think I'm pretty centered on it. Well, I guess I could have done the target center of mass business. I didn't even think about that. Oh, well. But I have ships that go down and aerobrake at 45 kilometers, and they have no heat shields, no nothing. So I'm thinking that should be okay. We'll find out. Let's put this on the maneuver node. There. But we're going to find out. Hello, Jamie, and welcome. Yeah, so there is a little spot on the grabber. It's just not very bright. And 3, and 2, and 1, and I can't count. There we go. Oh, it is a little bit. Little bit out of tilter. I forgot. Maybe I'll show it after this is done, even though it won't be necessary after this is done. But, oh boy. It does want to pull to one side because the center mass is off by a little bit. Not that it's a big deal. We'll be able to do this anyway. Again, 45 kilometers. Good enough. But, can I target the center mass on this thing? There's usually an option to target the center mass, but there's a pivot here. Control. I don't. Yeah, I did set it as a target. Oh my gosh, this thing, I could activate this engine and actually... Oh, we came apart. Oh no, it's me on the pivot. Oh, you dope. What did I... Oh, there we go. It was still moving. Oh my gosh. So there is a pivot. I feel like I broke something. I don't like what is going on here. I freed that pivot and now it's going all Kershnakey on me. Okay, I don't like this. Okay, I'm gonna lock that pivot. Where's this? Give me this. Something gone weird. I was gonna show people how the free pivot thing works, and I think I've really This does not look healthy. Okay, here we go. There's something. I gave it a little nudge. And lock pivot and don't play with that no more. That was really weird. Might have something to do with how I'm clamped onto this thing, but that was uncomfortable. I didn't like the way it did that. Okay, I'm not touching that no more. I was going to show people how to free the how you could adjust the pivot so you can try and center the mass, but I'm not going to play with it anymore. I'm going to leave it. No more. No more, no more. Okay, say goodbye to the moon, everybody. Oh, thank you. Somebody says make sure your control from here is reset. Thank you. I did reset it. I set it to the grabber. So I'll fix that once I'm done my time warping here. Once we're in the moon's SOI. I think we're in the moon. Yeah, we must be in the Kerbin's SOI now. Why are you being auto? There we go. Set control from this again. Control from here. No more playing. Okay. Getting a lot of glare from the sun. Okay, F5. Let's see. Periapsis in 5 hours. Let's get down there. Oh, I'm still going up. How am I still going up? What is going on here? No? Oh, I'm looking at the moon, for goodness sakes. Oh my god. Oh my god. I know, I have no more burns. John's mentioning you didn't need to fiddle with that. I have no more burns, and you're 100% right, but I wanted to just show people how it worked, and well, that taught me. Oh, that is surface deployed mystery goo transmitting some science that is sitting on the surface of the moon. Doing all of some science gathering in the background. It's always nice. I like the surface deployed stuff. Okay, Kerbin is bright and beautiful. And I'm thinking, I was debating whether or not to keep this, because it probably will survive re-entry, but I think I'll just lose it anyway. I think I will. And then, actually, let's... What is going on? That is that. Oh, this engine's in the staging now. Oh my gosh, I don't want to stage that engine. That's dangerous having that engine on the other side. So I'm just going to stage this. I'm not going to stage the... Oh my gosh, something just broke. Something just broke. Oh, this could go... Oh, this might be a Kraken-y... Oh boy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's stuck to what here. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, I know what happened! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I think I just botched this. I may have just botched this whole thing. Okay, so let's explain what just happened there, because I think I know what just happened. I think in my build I temporarily had... I can't control that. It's not controllable. I think I temporarily... remember I had that dummy weight at the top, and I had the interstage nodes on, and then I turned the interstage nodes off, but clearly the claw was not connected to this, as I thought it was, the top of this. It was clearly connected to an interstage node, so it's stuck to the fairing that's there. Oh my gosh, what a mess. What a mess. Let's stage our parachute so we can recover this. Now, I might just fail this contract. I might just let this contract fail. I was thinking of ways I could recover from this because this periapsis is so high. I think this thing would actually stay in orbit, but I'm thinking that's a bit of a cheat. So I think I'm gonna... Oh no, there goes my contract. I think I'm gonna let this contract fail. I think I'm going to count this as a fail. Because if I just left this quickly, these things would stay in orbit because the periapsis is low enough. And then I could try and recover it again. But you know what? I think I'm not going to do that cheat. I think I'm going to... Now, if it... We'll see what happens. Oh, oh, shoot. I forgot to close everything, too. I just broke off my antenna. That's meant to be closed. I'm so distracted. KSC Tech is going to lose their job. Yeah. You connected it to the wrong part, you dummy. Who knows what happened? Now, one of these, I mean, it just says debris now. I doubt the engine. I bet you the engine will survive. Unfortunately, I can't switch over. Oh my gosh. I think we're coming up. We're going up now. You know what I'm going to do? We're on our way out of the atmosphere, so I think it survived. I really do. Oh, except... oh no, this is coming down. Our periapsis is negative. So the question is whether the engine is coming down. Whether the engine is still in orbit. Now let's take the time warp off. Put on debris. So, see, this guy is still in some kind... That one's coming down. This one's not. So if this is our engine, we might still have it. Okay. Our engine may have just gone right through the atmosphere and is coming out the other side. So let's get this down. I could try F9. What's F9? I'm just letting this go. I'm not going to try. That was my mistake. You know, if a Kraken does me in, I will fully fess up to the Kraken doing. I will try and work my way around and go back and revert and all that kind of stuff. But if it's me, and that was me, I connected this to the wrong part. I connected the claw to the wrong part. That's on me. I'm not going to. I mean, if it's still in orbit, I might try and go get it. But if it's not in orbit, if it's crashing to its demise, I'm just going to say, well, then that's what happened. NC Davis is asking about, won't it get right through the atmosphere? It depends on where its periapsis is. If the periapsis is above around 35, 40 kilometers, something like that, the game does not delete the object, and it'll stay in orbit as long as you don't render it. I think that's a bit of a cheat. But what I'm thinking, and this might be entirely too ambitious, is can we get to it before it comes back to periapsis? That's what I'm thinking. Would it be possible, if it's came out of the atmosphere, would it be possible to get to it before it returns to the atmosphere and still recover and save this contract? I don't know. But I'm kind of curious to find out now. Anyway, this thing came through fine with flying colors. Do it, says Window. Yeah. We'll see. It might not be doable. And like I said, that's on me. I don't want to take advantage of game glitches and the like. My SAS was on that whole time. There we go. Let's recover this. If it's possible to launch this exact same vehicle, let's look at that debris. So we got... Wow. We got debris everywhere. What is this? This is... Moon Relay 2. Oh my god, I gotta get rid of some of this. Fixer Tug Dude debris. I got too much debris. Launchpad debris. This must be it here. So this one here. If this is an engine, we might have a chance. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Look at that! Wow, what a mess. So this game... Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to try and catch this before it re-enters the atmosphere. I'm just going to look at it one last time. I want to know what its periapsis is. So this is moon tug debris. Oh my gosh, what a mess. So it's moon tug debris. I got to get rid of some of this debris. See, its periapsis is 44 kilometers. I don't think the game's going to delete it. I think this will stay in this orbit, but I don't think the periapsis is low enough for the game to consider it destroyed. And it'll just stay in that orbit, which is dumb. This got way more exciting than I thought. Yeah, I know. All of a sudden, like, I was planning on going to Minmus. Now, all of a sudden, like, so let's see. What is it? It was called Moon Tug. That's what I called it. Moon Tug. Now, I'm not. This is now overkill to get to that orbit. But the problem was, let's make sure this is off. Interstage nodes is off. That this was connected to an interstage node rather than connected to the top of that base. And I can actually tell from this now, it's different. Wow, that was sad. So I should be able to, this is the test, I should, if I make this decoupler the root part, that should all come out clean. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, so let's get back to make our probe body the root part. Save this. Close those doors. Launch. See what happens. But no, we're gonna go for it. Okay. Let's. Contracts are distracting me, so I'm not gonna look at that. What we're going to look at is this. Right. This is the one. Yep. Set that as a target. Where is the KSC? Right here. Let's just go into orbit and hope for the best. That's what we're going to do. So, on and up. All right. I'm going to try and do a better job. You know what I should do? No, I don't know. I don't know what I should do. Remember this thing's kind of struggled? So this will be a good second opportunity to see if I can do a better. I think it should go up higher, like more steeply than I did before. Careful, just trying to not pitch over so quickly. Because remember, it has that very wimpy Terrier engine. But then again, it got up okay, so just needed some nursing. Let's lock the prograde. I'm worried I'm going to flip out. Sort of deliberately keeping above that prograde vector just to ascend a little bit more steeply. Let's reduce throttle than I did before. Yeah, this could be a complete fail. I don't know how it's going to work out. I'm making no promises. Okay, I'm going to lock the prograde. Try and get as much out of this main booster, but it is about to go dry, and we're going to go on that wimpy little Terrier very, very soon. Let's keep this on surface. Okay, full throttle on the Terrier. Pitch up a bit. I'm worried about the aerodynamic stability of this thing, for sure. But I think I had too much drag last time when I let that come off, so I'm going to hang on to this. Pitch up a little higher. Couple of lights on. And I'm watching that time to apoapsis. I don't want that to get to 0. It's ticking down relatively slowly, which is kind of encouraging. At some point, hopefully, it'll stop and start climbing again. See that? See? 25 seconds. Oh, it just clicked to 24. Let's see. Yeah, now it's starting to come back. So pitch down. Okay. Now I'll never get rid of the fairing. It's my favorite. My favorite fairing. I can probably get rid of it now. Let's do that. 5. Goodbye, fairing. Much higher in the atmosphere than it was before. It's down. All right. Yeah, this one went a lot better hanging on to that fairing, that's for sure. Lock that on the prograde now. Even reduce throttle a little bit. Yeah, we got this. We got this orbit easy now. Easy. Whoa! That was me putting the camera onto free. Because I could tell that it was going to do the orbit flip thing very soon. I didn't want that. Okay. Alright, so 80 kilometers on to apoapsis. Let's get into space. Circularize. Got more DV than I did last time. Alright. Okay, get ourselves in orbit, and we'll see what we can do. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a plan. I'm a little quieter. I'm actually... A fraction of my brain is devoted towards thinking about how the hell am I going to do this? Alright, so there's our orbit. That's definitely good enough. Let's figure this out. Because normally what I would do is make my rendezvous at periapsis, but clearly that's not going to be an option. So somehow, let's take off this other debris here. Somehow we got to, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. Let's just put a maneuver here and see what we can do. Because I got a feeling what I'm going to need to do well, hang on here. This is going to be an unorthodox. See that? I'm looking at this one. I'm looking at you. There's going to be a large radial component, so our encounter speed is going to be very high. And of course, I have to complete everything before we enter the atmosphere, which is going to be fun. Okay, I'm going to go prograde more. No. I'm going to just do that. Let's adjust the timing here. Remember, this is rather overbuilt because it was built to go to the moon. So the whole thing is to get here, but connect with it before it plunges. Maybe going higher might be not a bad idea. But I think if I do that, I don't think I'm going to get my encounter. No, most certainly not. Okay, so come back. All right. Okay, I see a 2.4 kilometer separation. I think that's going to be good for now. But our encounter speed is 1,085 meters per second. So this is a 227 meter per second burn coming up in just a few minutes. The encounter speed and this burn is still less than the delta V I have left, so theoretically, this should be doable. All right, F5. Let's do it. I have no idea. How many minutes does that leave me? I don't know. I have myself a feeling I don't want to know. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay. That on there so I can watch my rendezvous. But I have a lot of it. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to make the rendezvous before, but it'll be exciting. Okay. 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, reducing throttle. And again, I'm looking at that intersect distance. Intersect 1, 4 kilometers, 3 kilometers. I saw about 2 point some. Oh, it started going back up. Back up a bit. 2.6 something. That's good. All right. Okay, so we're on our way there. We're going to be there in 13 minutes, whether we like it or not. And so what I want to do next is I want to see if I can close that down a little bit. I'm probably coming above or below it. Yeah, I think I have to bring... Yeah, that brings it down. So I'm doing a little bit of a mid-course correction just to try and... There, I'm bringing that... See how the AN is getting into the... Joining the party. That's always a good look. Okay, there we go. 0 kilometer intercept. Still 1,084.3 meters per second. Okay. I think I'm going to do this one with RCS. So F5. Get out to there. Oh, let's I should open up stuff here. There. I think it's just pure normal the other way. Oh, put that on orbit. There we go. Okay. Oh, it is a 7. Let's reduce this. 7 meter per second burn. There. Antenna deployed there. I don't need the antenna. All right. So coming up to this, again, what I'm really going to look at is I want to bring this distance here as low as it'll go. Oh, I saw like 24 meters, 22 meters, 19 meters. That's good. So no problem with getting the intersect. We're going to be coming close to it. And again, we're going to be there in 7 minutes. Because this is such a high encounter speed, what I'm going to do is do this with a maneuver node. So the main purpose of this, let's back up a little bit. Ah, what am I doing? There? No, this way. That's right. I want to try and create a maneuver that's going to match the orbit of the target as best I can. And I can tell that this is going to have a lot of radial in it. So I'm just sort of playing with doing my best. This is going to be a big burn. But this will give me a good idea of when to start. There we go. Let's get over to here. Take off a little bit. Of course, this is saying what the encounter is going to be the next time around, which isn't going to happen. Okay, so there's our more or less our burn. Because I want to do this really quickly. So the idea here now is I'm going to come in here, going to perform this maneuver, probably start it. Oh wait, it's saying it's got to start really quick, but that's because of this. There we go. 1 minute and 35 second burn. It's going to come up in 4 minutes. Yep, thrust limiter. Somebody just mentioned the thrust limiter. 100% thrust limiter. And I think I'll start the burn a little early. I'm going to put this on target. And what I'm really watching is this target speed. This is really about bringing that target speed down more than anything else. And I got plenty of fuel, so that's not the issue. Alright, let's do it. Oh, and arm the claw. I'll remember to arm... Yeah, let's arm the claw right now. Thank you. Arm that claw. Because I got a feeling I'm going to want to do things very, very quick. Well, one thing that gives me an indication is if I put this back to orbit, I'm going to be in my periapsis in 34 minutes. Well, that shouldn't be bad. It's honest, I thought it was going to be worse. I thought it was going to be worse. Okay. So let's get a little closer to this maneuver. I'm going to start the burn 30 seconds early. No, I can't rationalize that. So I'm not going to try. Let's lock this on retrograde. All right, I'm going to start to burn 30 seconds early. The ship is that way somewhere. But right now, we're just going to burn this. And again, this is really just about bringing this target velocity down. 30 seconds now. And hopefully when this is all said and done, I'll still have a much more sensible approach. And if I'm worried about, well, whatever. I was ready to write this mission off, so if it fails, it fails. I'm not gonna be upset about that. Okay, you'll be at your current periapsis in 34. Okay, yeah, I think that's what I was talking about. So anyway, this is still burning. A minute and 20 seconds from my target. My distance to target is it's changing a little bit, but it's still like under 100 meters, so I'm very happy with that. And now I can see this time to target is increasing. If this distance starts getting really large, I'm going to kill my burn. It's still in the meters, not kilometers, so that's good. But look how much my target speed has come down. That's what I want to see. Okay, I'm going to cut it. I'm 2 minutes and 20 seconds from my target. There it is. It's 37 kilometers away. And here I'm about 2 minutes away from it. Oops. And if I take a look, yeah, I can see how much I changed my orbit by. Not as much as I would have guessed, but... Okay. I'm going to do this with... I don't like that we're going right into the sun. That doesn't... I don't like that. Okay. Let's just increase throttle. Now, can I get this to go down? Yes. Yes, yes. Getting the distance to go down. I'm actually starting to feel not terrible about that. There's Kerbal. It's not looking as big as I worried it would look. Yeah, right into the sun. The sun! And I'm just trying to keep this distance from getting too far away. Time's holding steady. I like that. It's gone from a... I gotta remember that next time I have a bonkers rendezvous with a high encounter speed, that maneuver node trick. That, you know, I'm so used to doing it freehand that I don't think about those things sometimes. But it certainly made this whole thing much easier. Where's my time to pair? Oh, I don't want to look at that. Every once in a while I look down. Nah, Kerban's still far away. Kerban's still far away. Let's get to about a minute. Oh, I don't like when I time warp. That changes. Okay. I think we got this. I'm going to jinx it by saying that, but I feel good. Speed is now like getting close to 60 meters per second relative to the target. Can't complain about that. Okay, cut. Let's just quickly look. What's my time to periapsis? That really gives me 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes and something seconds. So let's get in close. I really don't have the luxury of time. Kerban's getting noticeably bigger down there. All right, 27 seconds from target. So let's start again reducing speed. Try and holding that steady. I don't want this time 2 to get too big. Probably just lock it on there now. Oh, it's a visible thing now. Now remember, this thing has actually got a lot going on. It's not just, it's hooked to the fairing too. Like, it's not just the engine now. I've made this a much more awkward thing. Okay, what's my periapsis time? 3 minutes and something. Okay, cut velocity. Okay, we're under a meter per second. Okay, flip around. I want to hook to the engine at the bottom here. Can I? Alright. I want to try and hook onto the bottom of this engine here. So that's going to be... oh, we're coming up under its nether regions, which is kind of what I want. Let's put on RCS. Other way, that way. Yeah. Because if anything's going to be in the Airstream, I want it to be this stupid thing. So that, you know, if anything's going to blow up because of heating, I want it to be that. And also, that's probably a lot of drag, which will help keep me the right orientation around. Slow down. Slow down, Charles. Right up the engine bells here. Sorry for getting so personal on you, engine, but this is our plan. Oh my gosh, we're in the atmosphere, aren't we? Shoot. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I just noticed that. No, I'm losing it because of the atmospheric drag. No. No! Oh no, I didn't notice what my altitude was. Get it, get it. Ah, I missed it. Oh no! I started losing control of it and I wasn't looking at my altitude. Oh no, go get it. Oh, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Oh, shoot. 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 Oh, it was so close. If I wasn't... Oh. Oh. All of a sudden, I was not paying attention to my altitude. I thought I had more time than I did. No, I've lost it now. I have no control of it anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. That was so close. If I was just paying attention to my altitude a little bit more, but I didn't notice it till all of a sudden I started losing control of the craft. And that was because, of course, the air was starting to affect it. And then I kind of just took one last stab at it, kind of knocked it. It was so close. I was just a little too conservative. That was true. Right now I have no communication. I'm being asked to arm my chutes. Oh, I'm still burning, for goodness sakes. I just noticed that. But I have no communication because of the plasma blackout. There's no sense in recovering this thing. Like, I can't turn off. It's locked onto its heading, too. F9. No, I'm not going to F9. Should I F9? When did I quick save? When did I quick save? You know what? The heck with it. That was so close. When did I quick save at a reasonable... When did I quick save? I quick saved just before this burn. Let's do this. What time is it? Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. So, I had quick save just before this correction burn. Heck with this. Let's do it. I don't care. Yeah, that was so close. So this time I'm going to do it. I'll quick save again earlier too. Yeah, thanks for people saying F9. F9! Let's get out our encounter info here. So not so conservative there at the end, and pay attention to this altitude, for goodness sakes. That was my fault. Well, obviously it was my fault. This whole thing's my fault. Arm this right now. Okay, so I can't be so conservative. Okay, so this is the correction burn. That just closed that distance. So now again I got a distance of about 20 meters. Now I got to make that maneuver again. I think I'm going to wait. We're going to be a little more reckless this time. I think it was a little too... Yeah, that's the way to do it. That way. Maneuver. A little more in like this. More like this. We'll put out. Let's get to this. And this part of it, I'm really just kind of eyeballing. Just if it looks close to that orbit, I figure it's pretty good. What is this? Oh, that's just coming around the other time, yeah. Okay. So we're going to do that. Turning this back up again. F5 again. Oh, for the edit, I won't cover anything with the edit. Don't worry about that. This is going to be... Here, put this on target. There. This is going to be purely a... I'll keep all my boneheadedness into the edit. Those edits I make of these live streams, I really spend my whole thing with those is just to show as much as possible. The only thing I really cut out are load screens. So it is chop chop. Chop chop. So I'm going to let myself get closer this time. So 10 seconds from the burn. I think I'm going to do it. And then full throttle. Every second counts. Go. Okay, so I'm watching this. This is it, isn't it? Yep. Coming at us again. A little closer this time. Yeah, the closer you can make this, like, match orbits, the lower your encounter speed. So that's, if you want to reduce your encounter speed, make a maneuver that gets you close to their orbit. Now, I don't necessarily have to do this whole burn, because I do want to have some velocity to target when this is all done. In fact, I think last time I probably cut the burn a little early. But this is about just getting the timing, especially with such a low thrust engine, of how much ahead do I have to start to burn to start to match velocity. Yeah, I do want to watch this time too. That's right. I don't want this to get too big. So that's a minute. A minute and a half cut. Let myself get closer. Let's do it. So we've taken off a lot of the velocity, still coming in nice and close. And pay attention to this, Aben. Right there. That's important. It's F5 again. I'm going to do a lot of F5ing. Now I'm kind of determined. Okay. Yeah, this is more like a suicide burn than a grab. I agree. I was being too conservative last time. So, 50 seconds away from target. Maybe at 30 seconds from target I'm going to burn rather than my fiddling about that I did last time. Yeah, look at how this altitude is falling. Like, that's what I should be paying attention to, for goodness sakes. Of course, if I wait too long... Okay, 30 seconds to target. If I wait too long... Nope, I'm going to wait, come closer. If I wait too long, I can't... You know, I'll end up going past the target, which I don't want to see happen. 25. Let's get closer. 20. This is going to be kind of like a suicide burn. 20 seconds from target burn. Hold it at 20 seconds. I can get closer. Get closer. 15 seconds. Start pushing it that way. I'm someone who enjoys doing Rendezvous, so I actually kind of take my time with them. But I gotta get out of that habit. Okay, I'm 250 meters above Kerbin's seas. I can see it now. Okay, stop. Okay, spin around. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it. Okay, RCS, slow down a bit more. And also... This way, this way. Less finagling and more crashing. I still would like to sort of grab it by the tail, as it were. Get in there. Sort of going by, but that is by design. I want to kind of grab this tail. Okay, I'm just going to grab that one bell. Okay, we got it. We got it, we got it, we got it. Now, whether this is all good... What's going to happen after this, I don't know, but this is as good. Look at that, I still got 100... I'm, like, with time to spare. Time to spare. Now, what this whole mess is going to be like... going through the atmosphere, I have absolutely zero idea. But what we're gonna do, let's see. Oh yeah, this is all messed up again. That. Okay. And stage. Okay. That's what was supposed to happen last time. Surface. But I got... What's gonna happen with this, I don't know. It's going to be entertaining, I can say that much. I think I got a lot of electric charge. I do. All right. Oh, can that other claw detach? No, I don't think it can because, like, this... Oh my god, this is such a ditch... Oh, wait a minute. Can I disarm this? Oh... Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Thank you! Of course it can! Of course it can detach! Bye-bye! Alright, we don't have that stupid stuff anymore. Oh, that makes me happy. Of course, I was thinking it was permanently attached to the fairing, but of course. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling better. We'll see how this goes. I should have detached that right away, but hopefully it won't come flying into us. All right. Yeah. Yeah. And my parachutes are armed, just checking that. Yes. F5 time? Well, no. Now if it fails, I mean, what am I going to do? What would I change what I did if it fails at this point? So, got debris everywhere. There's stuff there. Stuff there. That's a decoupler of some kind. Whatever that is, I don't know. You know, for a mission that was designed to collect debris, it certainly left much more debris behind than it collected. It is not. It did not take away from the Kessler syndrome problem at all. It added to it. Okay. So. All right. Let's see. So this is most certainly going to be coming down, right? It has to be. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Thank you. I was about to quit on it, and then as some people are saying F9, F9. You're right. F9. I feel better. I'm so glad I went. I know. Okay, so I did do the one revert back, but well, then again, I shouldn't count this as being done by any stretch. I'm noticing. Oh, I have no comms, so I can't chant, but I'm noticing it's listing off of the retrograde vector. A little bit of losing some aerodynamic stability here, but it seems to be staying close enough. Okay. I want to get my signal back. That's part of the problem too. I can't even switch this. How did I know if the vessel was going to be stable during descent? I did test it at the conclusion of last week's stream. I stuck on a dummy mass onto this thing and descended it from low orbit. And so I did test this, not with this big engine on it, but with this. So I'm hoping it will be stable. Right now, I still have a communication issue. I'm hoping once I get my communications back, it'll snap back onto that retrograde vector. Welcome, Snowman. I guess I'm very glad you did catch the stream. I see a temperature gauge. That is a temperature gauge on a fin. I'm not that concerned about that. That I am not that concerned with. We've lost a lot of our following debris. I'm hoping once this signal comes back that it'll just snap back onto this retrograde, because I do have it locked on retrograde. I think it's okay. Here, let's put this on ground. No idea where we are. Of course, with my luck, what's going to happen now is I'm going to end up on the side of a cliff and it's going to blow up because of that. I don't think there's a way to tell besides testing it. I mean, you can take your best guess, but I would test it. Hey, look at that. Excellent. So, and by testing, what I do mean is just, I use the cheat menu, Alt F12, to put it into low orbit, rather than to build a whole vehicle to test it. I consider that like a simulation. And it's going to flip around the other way. Oh, me hopes, me hopes. I would rather you be this way so it doesn't have the valuable piece hitting the ground first. Okay. That's good. I was thinking of losing this. We'll see what our speed is like when we get to the bottom. But I think any kind of litho braking cushion between here and this part, I think, is a good thing. You could build it and hope and pray. Well, there was a little bit of hoping and praying going with this one, that's for sure. I don't need to look at that no more. Oh, I should bring back up my contracts. So My contract, it was this part recovery. Oh, did it count it as a fail? It might have counted. No? Where did the contract go? Did it count it as succeeded? Oh, I lost them all. That's weird. Okay, just a sec. Take off the time warp. Somehow this is... Where's my contract? There it is. Nope, contract is still here. Whoa, no, that's what I don't like. I should have guessed that that's going to happen. Okay, let's lose this. Lose whatever now that that's no longer going to be a cushion for us. Hopefully we won't. I think we're fine. What am I worried about? Messages. Where's them? Turn that off. Yeah, I had this all set up with various missions and noticed they all went to 0. It took them. I don't know what happened there, but that's okay. I could reset that up. Oh, it wants to. Here. T there. There we go. Lock it to. Okay, whoa. We're down. Sorry, I didn't realize we were so close to the ground. Look at that. That's it. Recover, and it should be done, right? Alright, and so that stuff, but what I should have is a successful contract there. Awesome. So there we go. We recovered the part. It was a little bit of an adventure. Had to use 2 launches to get it, but we did get it.